Hey guys, this is my top 10 knives for 2020. What a fucking god-awful year it's been, but you know what? I've acquired some really nice steel, and that's gone a long way. So these are the top 10 for me. The criteria has been that I've acquired them in 2020, not that they came out in 2020, so some of these have been around for a few years, but they're new to me. And I'm just going to talk you through briefly what they are and why I think they're in my top 10. Before I get to that, I'm just going to do a couple of honourable mentions, I guess you might call it. The first one, which may surprise some people, but it's the Real Steel Luna in Thai. It didn't make it into the top 10 because, I mean, it's a great little knife, but it's just not in the same league. But you know what? This thing gets so much pocket time. Since I put the little quick thumb stud on, it really does get a lot of pocket time. So I figured it had to have an honourable mention because it's done some good service so far this year, and I suspect it will do for a good few years yet. I've got lots of more expensive slip joints, but because this is a slip joint in UK legal carry, and it's such a nice, light, solid, sharp little knife, it does get lots of pocket time. The other honourable mention is this Benchmade Mini Crooked River in the black and brass. I see, such a great little knife, absolutely love it. It's not good enough to get in the top 10, and there are quite a few that weren't good enough to get in the top 10, but nonetheless this is a great little knife. So there's the honourable mention. So I've tried to do this in the order in which I got them, starting off at the beginning of the year right through towards the end of the year. So I'll kind of talk you through it. So this may surprise someone to see it's on my list of top 10s. This is actually a Kaiser, and it's the T1, and this thing is just incredible. The action is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. For a lot of knife for the money, I would suggest. I've got a lot of time for Kaiser. I know they've done a few real duck eggs. They do some real gems as well, and this is certainly one of them. So this is the Kaiser T1. Highly recommended to anybody that likes the look of it. You know what? It's nothing flash. It's just a solid, nice knife. I've got reasonably big hands. It fits me perfectly. It's just great. Anyway, I'm going to stop gushing about that one. We move on to Hindra. This is the MP1. Some of you will be familiar with the MP1. It's just a brilliant knife. Absolutely fantastic. I first saw this about 3 years ago. Not actually this one, but one of these, and I just had to get one. Took me a while, to be fair, but sometimes half the fun is in the searching, the hunting down, the bartering, and the final acquisition. So there you go, Hindra MP1, fantastic knife. Again, another highly recommended knife. So we've got the Benchmade. This is the 942-001. I think it was the 30 year or 20 year anniversary version. It's a kind of working finish type, and it's got the red standoff sort of spacers and the thumb studs, which actually for me helps it really stand out. Deep carry pocket clip is standard. Really nice. Oh, it's flinging back out. Really nice. There we go. That's it. Really nice thing. That would get a lot more pocket time if it was UK legal. Well, they'd all get more pocket time if they're UK legal, I suppose. Probably slightly silly questions or statement to make. Anyway, so there we go. Move on to this bad boy. Spartan Harsey Folder. Defenders in battle. This is St Michael's. Apparently he's the patron saint of the infantry, and being an ex-infantryman, that struck a chord close to my heart. I absolutely love this thing. Just absolutely solid. Feel like you could literally use it to batter holes in a wall. It's just fantastic. Surprisingly comfy in the hand. Tiny bit rough here, but I guess it's supposed to be. They make a statement that their knives are to be used with intent or something along those lines. And we get to the Chavez. I mean, this thing again, absolute tank. What a thing. This is the American made, Chavez American made. This is the 228. This is the version 3. The skull clip, I mean, you just know that's a Chavez when you see the skull clip. It's not the worst pocket clip in the world ever. In terms of aesthetics, now it looks, I think it's brilliant. it doesn't really give a hot spot in the hand either, actually. Surprisingly, I thought it might, but it really doesn't, probably because it's so big and chunky. There's no hot spot there. But it's not the worst pocket clip ever, but it certainly isn't the best. But apart from that, the knife is just spectacular. So the knife really needs to be in the top 10. That action, that clunk, that is just, I mean, man, that is just orgasmic. There we go. Proper bit of steel. I was very lucky to acquire a Mike Reed Pitts Mark III this year. I mean, obviously this has been around for a good few years, very hard to come by now. Wow, it's just beautiful. Again, a UK legal. This does get some pocket time, but only on special occasions, because a knife like this can't be a true everyday carry. It's a little tiny stiff actually. There we go. Add the back spring. No wonder it won't close. So yeah, very, very nice thing. And then we've got this Sebenza, Chris Reeves Sebenza, large 21. This is with the Damascus, beautiful Damascus. I really wish they'd had the option for a double thumb stud and buying it from a retailer rather than Chris Reeves direct. We didn't have that option, and I didn't really want to have the 6 month uncertain time length wait to get one from the Chris Reeves factory, but yeah, lovely. Really, really nice knife, especially with, for me, the black canvas micarta. And then we've got the Higo Rocksteed Higo X, beg your pardon. This is with the ironwood handles. Again, it's like it's on hydraulics. Just look at that polish. Absolutely incredible. This hasn't cut a thing apart from paper, and in all honesty, it probably never will. But hey, that's okay. I believe the phrase is safe queen. I suspect it would cut like a lightsaber. Maybe one day we'll find out. And then we come to another Hindra, probably my favourite designer of all time. Those of you who know me know I'm a bit of a Hindra fanboy. This is the XM18, it's in battle bronze with the amazing Harpoon Spanto blade. I didn't do a very good deployment on that one, so here you go. That's what it's supposed to be like, instead of me being all butterfingers. The flipper tab as well, absolutely spectacular. Love this thing so much. This gets a lot of playtime in the house. And I'm in two minds about taking the flipper tab off it. A few of these need to have the flipper tabs removed, so they will be more UK friendly, if such a term exists, and that's one that's a potential option. And then we come to this, the Koenig knives. There is, what a thing. I had the blue hardware put on. I wish they had the pivot as an option actually. This is the flipper delete, as he calls it. Again, beautiful profile, so well put together. I mean, it is just fantastic. So it's a bit of getting used to actually for the non-flipper. Probably one of the harder non-flippers you have to learn to use. I know it can be spidey flicks. I'm not very good at it. I've got a slightly spazzy finger. Let's try again. There you go. I guess what they say is right. Practice makes perfect. But again, that action, I'll probably stick to it that way. That's a bit more me. So, there we go. There's my top 10 for the shitty fuck rag year that's been 2020. The worst year of my life, and some of the best steel of my life. So there's an oxymoron if ever I saw one. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Welcome any comments, thoughts. As always, I'm not a professional reviewer. There's no bias in this for me, no affiliation with anyone. So please be kind if you're leaving comments and thoughts. Okay, guys. Well, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. We did, although it was a strange one, not being able to to be with family and those nearest and dearest. But I'm very lucky to have my own little family that we could spend Christmas with. And I'll take this opportunity to wish you all a very early but a very happy new year. Let's hope 2021, although no doubt it's going to get off to a rocky start, we'll get off to a much better finish throughout the year as we eventually destroy COVID-19. Okay then guys, that's enough of me rambling. Have a good one. Bye bye.